I've spoken to him and I've spoken to his father and some of his QB coaches, and they're adamant about the fact that, like, hey, I'm a QB first. Like, I understand I'm an athlete. I understand that I can use my feet, and that's something that is a God-given ability, but he sees himself as a pocket passer who can hit every throw, can read every protection. He understands the value of what he brings when he's healthy, and sometimes taking unnecessary shots in games that don't really matter is something that he's more cognizant of. But, when he needs to have it and there's a moment where he needs to go and get it, like he did against LSU or any other time, like, he'll go and take it, right? Adding to the fact that they got way more weapons this season than they did last year, I feel like he doesn't have as much on his shoulders to go and out there and just make a play.
He's become a better decision maker, and it's coming through in the tape. There's a self-awareness from him. One, you can tell he's not trying to take hits, which is fantastic. And he does trust the fact, hey, I've got all these weapons, I've got these playmakers, I don't have to be Superman. And I think that has been his biggest attribute this year.
You can tell that everything is just starting to click. In every game, he seems to be more comfortable. And sometimes he's got that little bit of a gunslinger in him, like the LSU throw, trying to rip one in the red zone. And he knows, like, I think it was really impressive because he spoke after the game, like, he knew what he did wrong in the moment, right? Sometimes these quarterbacks make mistakes and they're so, like, confused and they don't know where the defender came from. He instantly understood what the mistake was, and then he won't make that again. So he's just seeing the football fields, he's seeing his weapons at a whole different clip than he ever did last year. And you got to think that that's going to continue to progress. He's really just the first year starting quarterback. So a lot of good signs from him just as developing as a QB.
We all really want Marcel to win Heisman for obvious bias reasons. It does feel like it's a wide open field for who can win it. Marcel has that story behind him, the aura.
I think it's going to come. He's going to have to play exceptionally well against South Carolina. He's going to be able to not play with his food against Samford. And if he walks into Austin and he beats Texas to go 12-0, to walk into the SEC championship game, I just don't know how you keep a guy like that out of that conversation, especially with, you mentioned how wide open it is. I mean, Fernando Mendoza, yeah, sure, he's a great quarterback. The kid's played well. His moment was that he beat a 3-6 Penn State team, with the last second play with their backup quarterback. Right now, Marcel's moment is a game-winning drive against Notre Dame, who the committee has in the top 10. Now, recency bias gets into it. So that's so long ago, he's going to have to go and do another moment. And that moment could come in Austin. If A&M goes in and blanks the Longhorns and Marcel plays well and has 3 touchdowns and 300+ yards combined, I just don't know how you leave him out of that conversation.
It does feel like if we look back at this season, are you really going to pick Fernando Mendoza or Ty Simpson, like when Marcel Reed is out there? Because Marcel